Hey guys, so I got a video for Rogue Tower today. I wasn't able to do a voiceover at the time when I was playing and recording, but I am going to voice over what's going on and what exactly happened. So let's get right into that. Maybe. Okay, so we have the smallest possible map that could have happened. Now, I have this sped up for everyone's sanity, including mine, because I don't want to voice over a 45-minute video. But I got this cut down to, I think, like 25 minutes, give or take. But either way, there's a bonus clip at the end if you want to check that out. Like, I definitely recommend staying to the end, because the April Fool's update, I just want to say, I love mortars. I love mortars because of this update. But, so I literally got the smallest map that I think you can get in this game. It was just round 8 was the last round that I had to worry about expanding. Now, it did take me a bit to get like set up because this was actually very difficult. And I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to say if I won, lost or what's going on, but I was very impressed. Like the game is very balanced even when it comes to having a short map like this. Your towers have the chance to destroy the enemies. Like, I think my only issue during this whole run was mana because, like, as you can see, I'm losing a lot of mana here. Money was kind of an issue, but I made up for that with the houses that I had. I just made sure to put everything by the houses that I could, and it worked out. But it's seriously just I've been addicted to this game. I will say that I've been really enjoying the game for the past like week or so, and like I just think that I can't wait to see where this game goes because it's gonna end up being a pretty good game. Like once it's fully like once this April Fool's update goes away and they rebalance everything the right way, it'll be a really good game. But personally, I think mortars are just completely overpowered. I had to pause for a second because I was in the middle of something. So I paused, ended my recording, and reset, and then I spliced them together before I'm doing this. But yeah, I just think this game could definitely end up being like a really good game. Like I want to see if they start adding other towers too, because how they have stuff, it's just they're doing things in such a good way. There we go. I just think they're doing a really good job with the game itself. The developers, they really know what they're doing when it comes to a tower defense game. So I just hats off to them. But this April Fool's update, it was funny when I saw how big the Tesla's range was. I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta try a Tesla only. I failed. Uh, I didn't record that either. I was just like playing to play. That's the other thing. Like this is a game that I'm just been playing to play lately, and I think when you can do that, you know it's a good game, especially when you're trying to make content. You want to record stuff, but at the same time, if you just want to play a game to play it and not worry about recording or anything, you know it's a good game. I think this is definitely one of those games because I've played this a lot. I almost have everything maxed out. I have all the XP I need, I think. Well, I have most of the towers maxed out. I did not unlock the obelisk, particle cannon, and there's one other tower I didn't unlock yet, but I've been so focused, especially with the April Fool's update, on the mortars. And like I said, there is a special clip at the end for that. Uh, I didn't even notice, but Oogie got destroyed. Like he was done. There was no winning for him. And you'll see when we get to round 25 is Zombie Oogie. When we get to Zombie Oogie, I have my defenses fairly well set up. I think I'm getting ready for another Tesla here. Uh, it was really hard for me to decide what to do. Ooh. Well, I ended up going with the crit. Oh my god. I cannot stop sneezing. But I ended up going for the crit damage, which I think was definitely what got me to where it did in this game because this was rough. Like figuring out how to get through everything, and you'll see it was a close one at the end of this. Win loss regardless, it was close. Just keep that in mind because I do not know if I could have done this if I hadn't started setting stuff up the way I did. These mortars, they did a lot of stuff, a lot of damage. The Teslas, I started upgrading them. One was for specifically shields, one was for specifically armor, and one I started upgrading specifically on health. I think I did the same with watchtowers, but I might not have in this game. Usually I do when I like near my stronger tower groupings. I usually have three right next to each other, just covering the same area, one focusing on shields, one on armor, and one on health. I think that's a really good way to do it because it adds a little bit of extra. Now, let me talk about the downside of having a map this small to start. I think I had to step away again. Yeah, that was up for a little bit. But yeah, let me talk about the downsides for a map this small. You don't have a lot of time to kill everything. Like I'll be straight about that. You do not have time to get everything, and it is hard. It's hard to micromanage it. This is where I start upgrading that Tesla. Uh, I didn't even notice what I picked there. I thought I was gonna go for banditry. I thought I went for banditry. Did I? Maybe not. Regardless, I got ice towers going up all over the place. There's the frost tower. Frost keep. What is it? Yeah, frost keep. I got frost keeps all over. The entire map is slowed now because of that. But I just it's not enough slow, honestly. Like the frost keeps, I like them around heavy damage dealers. Like I usually take a section that loops around. I can't really I can use my mouse. Like a section that'll loop around like on all these corners here. I usually try to put like all of the towers I can on those and just keep leveling them up. Have a frost keep there ready to go. It's hard to make micromanage that because it starts to get to the point where all you can do is hope that it's strong enough. I don't know how I that's how I beat single though. That's how I beat single defense. It was focusing on upgrading one grouping of towers. I think I had two shredders, one shredder, a frost keep, two flamethrowers, two poison sprayers, and a Tesla on my single defense there. Oh, we're on round 25. You see Zombie Oogie. He's just not a match for all these mortars. Between the mortar and the Tesla, Zombie Oogie is just done. Once it gets down to his health, it did start to cause issues though. I don't remember. Do these guys? Yeah, I definitely lost. Yeah, I lost a lot of health here, but and then I spammed a bunch of mortars just for safety. I needed it. I would not have won that round if I hadn't started spamming mortars. Zombie Oogie gave me issues. He did. And then because of that, I prepared for Robo Oogie on 35. It it was hard. Like this map is difficult. Having a map this small is difficult. The only thing that could have made this map specifically harder is if I did not have all these twists and turns. Especially at the end there where I can spam mortars and have them hit the way they do. It Yeah. I think you could imagine if it was just straight path up to each of the curves, that this would not be possible. I don't think it would be, and if someone could do that, I would be very impressed. I definitely recommend this game though. It's $15 on Steam, and definitely pick it up if you have the spare change. Like, you can't say no to this game. If you like tower defense games, this is a really good one. Now, I I don't know exactly how much longer this is. I think we're 11 minutes in. So we probably got another 10, 12 minutes of this match itself. And then the bonus clip that I threw in at the end. The bonus clip was literally just because I thought it would be a funny clip to throw in, and I'm happy I did because I think you guys are gonna like it. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, at least skip towards the end to where you don't see this square map anymore. It it's not this. The bonus clip was I don't want to spoil it. It's gonna be like the last 4 minutes or so of the video, give or take. Yeah. All I'm gonna say, mortars. That's it. Mortars are strong in this update if you pay attention, and you don't even have to upgrade them. Honestly, I they're just strong. I mean, look at how much damage they're doing in this, and I don't even have that many. You'll understand why I say I don't have that many if you see that clip at the end. Yeah, that should explain everything. But the fact that mortars launch this fast and because of this update, I just think it's funny. I think that mana bank, yep. I start spamming mana banks in hopes of getting my mana recovered again, and it started to go up again, so I paused on it. I think that became an issue at the end again because I think I got the mana cannon for the mortars, so they use mana on every shot. And if you don't know, during this update, they shoot 100 times per second or per minute. 100 a second. Oh my, that would be amazing. Yep, mana bombs. I think I get mana bombs here. Do I? Maybe? No, I got Night Watch. Okay. But yeah, it's just mana bombs does increase the damage a little bit, and depending on how high of level they are and what you have them upgraded into, health, armor, or shield, they can do some good damage. And I think that it was very I probably should have gone for the extra mana there rather than upgrading the Teslas anymore, because most of my damage is coming from the mortars. The Teslas are barely doing anything. I probably should have thought about that a little more when I was doing this, but I was busy. I was just letting this really play itself, stopping in every minute or so to see if the round was over, picking my upgrade, and then going on with what I was doing. That's why I wasn't doing a voiceover at the time. I just think that could have been this would have been great if I was like voicing over at when I was doing it, but I just couldn't. Like, you see these mortars though, like, you see what I mean when it comes to how insane the mortars are. I I liked the mortars before this update, but now yeah, don't mess with the mortars. There is no messing with mortars now. We are coming up on 35 too, so you'll get to see Robo Oogie. And I think Robo Oogie was very easy because I was prepared for him this time. I mean, look at this. He's already down to his armor. His armor gets melted. Oh, I wasn't even here. I definitely just stepped away from my laptop. But like you see that he was gone. He got halfway around and he was done. Like he got destroyed by these mortars. I don't remember. Did I notice the chest? I didn't notice the chest at first. That's funny. I just hadn't noticed the chest. I find that actually kind of funny. Next round. When do I come back? I stopped in because I figured a round had ended, and I don't know what is going on now. There's that. I find this funny, honestly. What I really wish is that this game had a endless mode. That would be very fun to try to go through. Where like after 45, you'd get like a big brain Oogie every 10 rounds, and he would just have more health and more shield and more armor. I think that would be really cool. That's like the one downside to this game. It does not have an endless mode, but I think that would be a very fun addition if they could figure that out and code it in. Why am I not back yet? I didn't think I stepped away from the computer this long at all, but I guess I did. Either way, this was a very interesting game. Just the fact that I got, like, we're 30 rounds in from where I started this, like, endless without pausing. And it's rough because you don't have a chance to think and add stuff between rounds. But at the same time, as long as you're, oh, excuse me, as long as you're paying attention, it's not hard. It's a very easy game to get into it's a very easy game to learn too. You don't get to choose your towers. I mean, you do, but not in the sense of from the beginning you can't use like a Tesla, you can't use any of this. You can't use the mortar. You start with a ballista and you have to it's luck of the draw with your cards. And I think that's amazing. This game, it blows my mind how good it is. I can't say enough good things about this game, and I definitely recommend watching other people who've been playing this. It's a really entertaining game, even just to watch, because that's really all you do in tower defense to begin with. You watch, and you can, yeah, you interact a little bit and upgrade. Oh, I'm finally back. Let's see, how many rounds went by? Just two. Okay. Oh, three. Yeah. Oh, I found that. Yeah. Quick chest. We got 6 rounds left for this. This is definitely coming up. Like, we are so close to the end, but at the same time, I didn't think I was gonna be okay. So I just started upgrading stuff. I used the 40,000 I have. I don't know what I did. I might have started spamming some mortars, or I might have started spamming mana banks. I don't remember what I did here. In hindsight, I wish I had spammed mortars just to get rid of stuff faster, honestly. If I'd spammed mortars, it just would have been amazing. In hindsight, like I don't know what that was, but it just zoomed in all the way and then zoomed back out. Either way, we're on round 40. Nothing to really talk about there. It's not a quick round, but I did start spamming. Yeah, I ended up getting the mana cannons or the mana bombs. So this got to be hard because I wasn't getting enough mana anymore. Like you see how many mana banks I am just spamming them around the map. Like, I think I ended up enclosing the map in mana banks at one point. I think that's coming up actually, because I think I had to get some more mortars at one point, or I thought it would be a good idea. I don't remember exactly what happened, but it just it never will work out the way you think it will. Because you could think you have the best defense in the world, but some of these enemies are slick. They will speed through everything. That's why I really do like the mortar, though. It follows the enemies and attacks ahead of them based on their speed. So I think that that is amazing. I think that is a really good game feature. The fact that the mortars shoot ahead of the enemy so that they will always hit. Obviously, if they shoot multiple, if it's not dead, then they're gonna shoot multiple and they're gonna miss. I mean, that's gonna happen. That's bound to happen. But they'll retarget immediately and everything will work out. Everything in this update, though, they they just did stuff for fun. You can easily tell they did not care with this update. They just wanted to throw something funny out for everyone, and it's just I thought it was great. I think I got mana bombs too, and that's what ended up being an issue for me. Yeah, you see how fast my mana is going down. Uh, I think this is where I decided, okay, I need more mana banks. Yep, there it is. And I just kept spamming them, hoping that it would be enough. And I think I did eventually catch up with mana, but it took me a bit. I needed more money. I just didn't have enough to build enough mana banks. I think I just filled the map with mana banks, honestly. I don't remember what I did. Yeah, I had a hard time figuring everything out here, but it works out in the end. Like, what you do in this game, it is hard to mess up, but it's also hard to get started. After you're started, it's really hard to screw up. You can, especially if you just play your cards right, if you start to understand how the game works, just play your cards right and everything will start to fall into place. But you do have to rely on luck of the draw, which sometimes you're better off just restarting. This one, I honestly, if I hadn't gotten this, I probably would have just restarted. Because if I hadn't gotten this, like, small map, I would have just restarted. Because I had terrible cards in the beginning. I was not having good luck. The only good thing I got was the Tesla. I don't remember what other upgrades I got, but I remember I was thinking, is this even going to be worth it to finish? And I'm happy that I kept going until I saw this at least. And then I just let it go and I started recording. If I hadn't seen this though, I was pretty close to just resetting. It it was hard for me to keep going. All right, two more rounds. I just want you guys to see how this ends, and then there's the bonus clip at the end if you feel so inclined to jump on and watch that. It's a good clip. It's entertaining, and I will be doing a full voiceover and not spectator announcer style. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're getting close. Almost there. Almost there. Come on, round 45. Give me round 45. All right. And that should be the last of the enemies. No, maybe. No, wow. Round 44 is actually a pretty long round, and this is sped up 2 times speed, so that is another thing to take into consideration. One game lasts a while. Like, a game can last upwards an hour. A full game. If you finish it, it lasts upwards of an hour. All right, there's Big Brain Oogie in there. I had a really hard time picking what to get. Did I get Mana Bomb 3? I think I did. Yeah, Big Brain Oogie just kind of it was close. It was very close. If you watch his health, he does get very close to being finished, but there was nothing I could do at this point because he was just not being targeted. Nothing was targeting him, but 44 rounds, that's nothing. All right, I'm going into announcer mode here. This is round 45. And we see Big Brain Oogie coming out the portal. He is making a loop around, going past the watchtower right there. He is poisoned from the poison sprayer at the beginning of the map. And we are going to continue. Oh, we're getting a look at those mortars set up. Oh, I can't wait to see those in action. Oh, look at that beautiful rainfall of mortar shells. And we pan back over to Oogie, and he is coming up on the mortar that is sitting on the watchtower, and he is going to target Big Brain Oogie. Ooh. For some reason, all of his shots are missing. I don't understand that at all. Neither did I understand it when it was happening. Um, yeah, I can't keep this up. He's going around the bend, and he is getting out of range of the mortar almost. He is not quite out of range yet, though. Mortar will continue to shoot at him, and he is officially out of range of the mortar. Yeah, he's going around some zigzags, and he is going to come up on the mortar very soon. He has a lot of poison, a lot of fire, and a lot of bleed damage on him. Oh. Yeah, but this game was very fun for me. I I just liked watching this game. I don't know why, but this game itself, it just was very entertaining for me. I don't know what was so entertaining about it. Maybe it was seeing this. I'm just gonna moment of silence for Big Brain Oogie. Um, yeah, moment of silence. All right, I'm done with that. But he is destroyed. He makes it like right through it, and then he's done. Like you could see him for a second there. He's just done. And then I just let the rest of the level play out before I end it. But yeah, I think that was a very fun match for me, and you can see it's a victory. Happy April Fools, and yeah, I just think I'm gonna go back to the full face game. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. Uh, go to my Twitch channel. I have a video, the last video I posted before this. I'll also have it in a card somewhere right there. I'll have it in a card. Go check out my Twitch channel. I'm trying to stream at least twice weekly. Sundays is 9 times out of 10 I'm streaming. It's hit or miss what I'm going to be streaming. I do want to get back into Pokemon streams. But the past few weeks I've been training for a speedrun race with a streaming buddy of mine. I'm not going to spoil that because that's going to be another video I edit. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Bye.